Hi, you're listening to the Love and Money podcast, and today I'm going to talk to you about Bitcoin, what is going on recently with Bitcoin. Well, someone just bought $1.6 billion, that's billion, worth of Bitcoin, skyrocketing Bitcoin to 55,500. And they're trying to trace where the purchase came from, and they believe that this purchase is coming from Asia, which is an eerie coincidence that this increase in trade would happen on exchanges that are tied to Chinese customers, especially um, when China is doing things like cracking down on crypto, banning crypto. And it's been a week where they're having capital market woes over in China, where there are things happening in China where companies are in a lot of trouble. Um, it's kind of eerie that they would be buying $1.6 billion of Bitcoin. Well, that just happened. Someone just purchased $1.6 billion worth of Bitcoin, and they are tracking it to Asia. As you know, China is going through a lot of problems right now. There are several different real estate companies that are having problems. And the names that come to mind are Fantasia, Cynic, Evergrande, and then there's another company called Chinese Estate Holdings. So Fantasia, they just missed a bond payment of $206 million. Another company, real estate company by the name of Cynic, was just downgraded by Standard and Poor's. There's another real estate company over there called Evergrande, and they um, they just halted trading on that company. There is another company having problems called Chinese Estate Holdings, and their stocks have plummeted by 40%, and they are investors in the company Evergrande, which is another real estate company that is not doing well. So the Chinese companies in the headlines now are Fantasia, Cynic, Evergrande, and Chinese Estate Holdings, all real estate companies that are not doing well right now in China. And the reason why that is important is because China, um, they make up one third of its activity is related to the real estate sector. As it pertains to the markets, one third of their activity is related to the real estate sector. Whereas in our markets over here in the United States, the market for real estate is 1/6. So 1/6 of the market makes up real estate over here in the United States, as opposed to China, 1/3 of the market is made up by real estate. So there are basically four huge, large real estate companies over in China that are doing terribly, and real estate makes up 1/3 of the markets over in China. So the fact that somebody is purchasing $1.6 billion in Bitcoin when the real estate market is doing terribly over in China, and they just banned crypto, they cracked down on crypto in China, is eerie. So, what they are suspecting is that somebody knows something that the rest of the population does not know. And they're suspecting that what they are doing is they are getting in on Bitcoin before the rest of the world wakes up. There's a rumor that the US Securities and Exchange Commission will be approving Bitcoin and that there's a plan to come out with a Bitcoin ETF, a future based Bitcoin exchange traded fund, and it's suspected that this rumor may be true that there will be a Bitcoin ETF coming out, and whoever just bought this $16 billion worth of Bitcoin is getting in ahead of everybody before they come out with this Bitcoin ETF. And so this is what is currently going on as it pertains to Bitcoin. MicroStrategy, a company called MicroStrategy, they purchased $450 million. That's $1 million of Bitcoin. They bought it from Coinbase over the course of 5 months. And then the whales, they have bought Bitcoin in using the platforms Binance, Huobi, and Bybit. So that is what's going on with Bitcoin. People are jumping in before everybody else, before other people wake up to the ideal that Bitcoin may be actually a good thing, that Bitcoin may actually be compounding your money at a rate faster than anything out there that could compound your money is available. So they're basically getting in before the rest of the world wakes up. And like I said before, somebody just bought 16 billion, that's $1 billion of Bitcoin. So that is what's going on in the cryptocurrency world. Um, you're aware that people are buying into other things besides Bitcoin. They're buying into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then the latest thing that is transpiring is Shiba. People are also getting into that. Some people have already been in it for months already. And so that is what is going on in the cryptocurrency space. And this is the Love and Money podcast with Shakira. Just keep in mind that I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not giving financial advice. This is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. And I just wanted to share with you what people are doing behind the scenes because that's what people do. They get into things and they keep quiet and they make their money quietly. And when the rest of the world wakes up, if they ever wake up, then they'll get on the boat later. So that's what's going on in the cryptocurrency space. This is Shakira with the Love and Money podcast. If you like this podcast, please share it with one other person. And please hit the like and subscribe button. And please leave a comment. And thank you for listening.